Hey guys, this is Question4 here with a new video for you guys, and today I am reviewing and recapping Dragon Ball Super episode 49, and each episode is just getting better and better with this Future Trunks Black Goku saga. I mean, seriously, like, it keeps you at the edge of your seat with each episode. So anyways, okay, so the episode starts, of course, where the last episode left off with Trunks like trying to punch Goku, and then Trunks kind of realizes that is Goku and not Black. He also reveals that he traveled 17 years into the past. Beerus and Whis are like all confused and everything, trying to figure out like the whole situation, because they're like, why is there two Trunkses and everything. Then they realize that they time traveled, and Pilaf, Mai, and Shu are all like, what is this? Why is there two Trunks? They think it's some kind of crazy scandal, which is pretty funny. But then Bulma actually explains, of course, that they are the same person, and that the older Trunks, Future Trunks, is from a completely different time. And Kid Trunks is also confused and all like, what is this? That guy is me? He like kind of can't believe that guy is actually him from the future. So then they go to see the time machine, and then Bulma kind of just says, that's my invention, and that they have used this in the past, that Trunks has come and visited when the other Trunks was just a little baby. And Whis and Beerus are all shocked and like, wow, that they actually built a time machine, but they also reveal that time traveling or any kind of time manipulation is, of course, a crime, like what Jacko said previously. Then it cuts back to the future where Black is, and he's still like kind of trying to figure out where the hell is Trunks. He doesn't sense his key anywhere, and then he has this ring on, and it starts like kind of reacting, and then apparently it's called the time ring, and then it kind of creates like this portal, basically like a portal would go to the past. They don't really explain too much about that, but he ends up going through that. Then it cuts back to the past, and Whis is basically explaining how it's really dangerous to be using time travel, and that any little thing that you do can affect the future. It could destroy planets, it can like just cause disasters. Then Beerus basically says that he can essentially destroy them or punish them for using a time machine, because that is definitely a crime. But then Bulma's like, no, my future self made that, like, how are you gonna punish us? And Trunks ends up begging Whis, to like spare them and not do anything. But Whis tells him that he's just a servant and Beerus is the actual god. Beerus gets all pissed off because Trunks thought that Whis was the god, which is pretty funny. Anyways, but then Beerus says, yeah, I'll spare you guys with one condition. You have to treat me to some delicious food, of course, him and his food. And then Bulma ends up giving them some kind of sausages. I guess they never tried sausages, and they end up loving it, of course. Then the episode cuts to Krillin and Piccolo training in like the fields, and Chi-Chi comes out of nowhere and tells them about the whole time traveling, and Trunks is back and all that. So of course they head to Capsule Corp, and then it cuts to Bulma trying to look at the time machine and seeing if it's in good condition, seeing if anything was damaged or anything, but she notices that there is no fuel in it, and they kind of wonder how Trunks is gonna go anywhere at that point because there's no fuel. And then she ends up finding like a diary in the machine that her future self wrote for her past self. Vegeta ends up asking future Trunks like, what ended up happening, in the future? Did more villains come like Boo? And Trunks reveals that he was actually able to beat Babidi and Bora, and was able to prevent like Boo from even being possible. But after that, sometime later, Black ended up coming about and of course wanting to destroy the world. Trunks continues to explain that Black, had already destroyed like many planets and the people in them and everything. When he got to Earth, all the people on Earth were trying to like keep him under control, but he just ended up destroying everyone and even killed Bulma. Bulma ends up showing everyone the notebook that her future self ended up leaving behind to help present Bulma create more fuel for Trunks to go back into the future with Goku and Vegeta to fight Black. The next scene is basically Goku wanting to fight Trunks to see how strong he is, how strong he's become, and to see basically how strong Black is. They start to fight, and Bulma ends up creating like a shield around them, just so they won't destroy anything while fighting. And while they're fighting, Goku realizes that Trunks' strength is pretty grand, but Goku turns into Super Saiyan 3 and was able to freaking block Trunks' attack with 2 fingers, and Trunks is shocked by that. And after that, Piccolo and Krillin end up arriving at the Capsule Corp, but before they're able to find out what the heck happened, Black appears from his portal. So he arrives, he acknowledges Goku. They're kind of like, "You're Black, you're Son Goku," and they kind of just acknowledge each other like that, and that's where the episode ends. So the preview for the next episode is basically Goku and Black starting to fight, and I'm excited for that because I just can't wait for that intense battle between Black and Goku. Black looks insanely powerful from what I see in that preview. It's awesome how he has like this black aura. It's really badass, and it looks like he's giving Goku a little bit of a hard time there. So I'm excited for that next episode for sure. But what did I think about this episode 49? I liked it. It was good because it showed a bit of backstory, like of Trunks and like what happened in the future, his future. And then we got like Beerus and Whis trying to figure out what the heck this is, and then Pilaf and the gang saying some ridiculous thing like it's a scandal, which that was pretty funny. Well, this episode was basically more informational and like Trunks explaining to everyone more about Black and the reason why he's basically there and what he has to do, which is something that's needed. It's an episode that's needed because he has to tell them. He has to tell the gang what's going on. So it wasn't too much like of an action episode. Next episode is going to be all of that. I'm super hyped about next episode. Next episode, that's going to be a good one. That battle, it's going to be great. And also when Trunks was talking about how he defeated Babidi and Dabura, he said he got some instructions by King Kai and everything, of how to defeat him. It shows, how powerful Trunks really is. He was able to defeat them with like no problem, it looked like. And some fans were saying that like, oh, do you think he might have got like the Z sword? Do you think his sword is the Z sword? I don't really know about that. I mean, Trunks never said anything about the old Kai or Supreme Kai or anything like that. He said Kai-Osama, which is King Kai, so I honestly don't think so, in my opinion, but fans with all their theories and what it could be and whatnot. So, but yeah, overall good episode. Just sets up for what's to come. So, what'd you guys think? Did you enjoy this? Are you super excited to see the showdown between Goku and Black? Because I am psyched about that. Okay, guys, until my next video, peace.